How's it going, everybody? And welcome back. So we have um, our big field. It is fully planted, fully fertilized. Um, we're about 5% shy of what I'd expect to see as far as yield bonus, and that might be because we did not spread lime, but that's all right. With as big as the field is, 5% is not going to make much difference for us. But in the meantime, we've got some housekeeping to take care of. And as you can already tell, I've got a marker flagged, um, and that is for the farmer's market. Now, the reason being is we've just mowed our other three fields, and we've got grass that we got to pick up, but our um, forage wagon is full. So, what we will be doing is uh, against what I would normally do. We are going to sell grass, and, and we're going to sell it from its just plain old grass. Um, like I said, not something I really want to do, but it's something we're going to need to do. And the reason why is we are going to need to start building those silo bunkers or bunker silos. Um, so, like I said, we're going to have to start building those. Now we've got a very large amount of grass in this trailer. This is a trailer with unreal capacity, so I think it's 5 million liters that we have. So, and of course, this truck is rather slow. Um, we have not upped the power on it yet. So let's see if it's going to be this. Yep. Bales typically get sold on the other side, and loose product that's in trailers, whether it's forage harvester or forage wagons, uh, dump trailers, whatever. Loose products go down this. So I'll bring you guys back once we get this all sold off. I'm expecting a pretty good paycheck. So, all right. So it's taken quite some time to empty this trailer, uh, but as you see, we're just about finished. Well, we're right there. So we've got this emptied out. Now, while this was emptying, I already started leveling um, the two small fields. The reason why I went ahead and leveled them, that is going to, for one, it's going to make things easier to get everything lined up for our bunker silos. Um, these two fields, they're in all honesty, they're too small to be worth the hassle of working them. Um, especially with us getting to the point where we're at. Now, I did leave room to still get to here. Now, it's not a huge difference in height, but it is a little bit. But we're going to get the rest of rest of what was in that field picked up. It shouldn't take us too long. And we're going to start building our bunker silos. The silos, it won't. We've got the money to build three of them, I think, and that's going to at least give us a good start. I got a feeling we're going to need more than the three for the size of that field, especially Once we get the other three fields, we're definitely going to need more than the three bunker silos. So, um, but let's all right, let's get this all picked up. Fortunately, this forage wagon and the mower, both, they allow us to move at much faster rate than the base game stuff does. So definitely helps speed up harvests, um, get things taken care of. So there might be a little bit that gets left on the field. Not going to be much. Now, this right here is an issue of the grass is not smooth. Oops. Grass. What we're driving across is not smooth, so it's restricting our speed. We could almost. It ain't worth it. I was going to say we could almost drive down the sides and pick up faster, but it's all right. So, all right. Yeah. We'll just make a swing along the edge of and pick up some little bit that we've missed. I'm not I'm not worried about getting 100% of it because really, in all honesty, anything we leave on the ground, we can pick up next harvest. So, but all right, we'll hop out of that so that engine doesn't stay running, and let's start. Now let's go make sure that these work the way I think they're supposed to work. As I mentioned in my last episode, the if these work the way they did back in FS22, they have a roof on them that can be opened and closed and allows you to drive over them. As long as that works the way it's supposed to, that's going to make loading these bunker silos super easy and just make things easy. So let's uh, let's get over there right quick. Well, I say right quick. This truck's pretty slow. Um, tell you what, well, we'll get there. We're not too far away. I don't think we're going to be able to get a fourth one here. In order for us to get a fourth one here, I think we'd have to remove that fermenting silo. Um, so, all right. So this is working exactly the way I was expecting it to. Um, we could go ahead and start trying to compact that, but I think we're actually going to wait on compacting that until we fill it up. Because once we start compacting it and it starts fermenting, actually, it won't start fermenting until we put the tarp over it. So we could. Uh, we'll wait until we get it full. It's going to be easier to do once it's full. So, all right. Well, let's park for the time being. This field is going to be our next field to harvest, which will be October when we harvest it. Now, I am going to go ahead and fertilize. Actually, yeah, we are going to spread the lime first. I'm going to go ahead and get the old field fully ready. Um, and then what I'll probably do is I'll bring you guys back when we're actually going to harvest um, the new field. So be back momentarily. All right, so we are off to the races. We are getting this loaded or mowed. Um, I'm liking seeing the all the grass clippings going into a windrow right underneath the truck. Makes things cleaner and easier. Make sure that we don't miss anything in turns. But we'll get this knocked out. I'll bring you guys back when we're loading the bunker silo and starting to compact. So, all right. As you can see, we have our trailer full. We're about halfway through the field. So let's go dump this off, and then we'll get back to it. I got a scary feeling that we are we might actually run out of space in the bunkers. We'll see. We do have enough money that we can build a fourth bunker, but let's just see how things go. So let's get over there right quick. It'll take us. I really got to do something about the speed of this truck. I think once we empty this out, we're going to go up the power on this truck. So, tell you what, with as slow as this is at emptying, I'll bring you guys back once we're empty, and see how far we get with filling. So, all right. So I have went ahead and finished mowing the field. Um, we still have a bit left in the trailer, but it's not nearly as much as I was expecting to have left. So let's switch over to this truck. I've already picked up a leveler and a roller. We're not really going to need the leveler too much because we've got all three bins pretty well full. So we're 25, 2, 3. All right. So um, normally I would try to drive up, but there's no way we're going to be able to drive up. So first and foremost, I'm actually going to drop the leveling blade off. We're not going to be able to use it. So let's drop that. And we are actually going to drive around and actually just drop in from the backside. We're going to get this all compacted. It is going to take us a bit to compact this. Um, in all honesty, I would probably do well to have a second roller on the front, but we only have the one. So, but we'll get this accomplished. I've already actually rolled a little bit, or well, tried driving across this a bit, but it is, like I said, it will take us a while to get this compacted. So I think I'm going to leave this here at this point. I'll get this all compacted down, and I'll be looking at getting the equipment for scooping this up and putting into a trailer to sell off. Um, Memory serves me right, silage does not, price on silage typically doesn't vary by too much, but let's just double check. Yeah, not much difference in sell price. Um, and from where we're at, the farmers market's going to be the closest place. That's actually that's actually where we had sold the grass earlier. So, um, like I said, I'm going to get this compacted. Um, it is going to take me a bit to get this all compacted down, but I'll get it done. And next episode, it's probably going to be us loading this into a trailer to take to sell, and um, the winter work we're going to be doing is it's probably just going to be us prepping for harvest next year. Um, with as much silage as we have, we might actually even be able to get a second field. If we do that, I don't know. We'll play things by ear because we're probably going to want a way of harvesting a lot faster than the way we're doing it. Because I mean, it took a couple hours just for the harvest part wasn't too bad. It's the dumping everything into these bunker silos. So, But like I said, I think I'm going to call this one here. I want to say thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you guys next time. Take care and have yourselves a wonderful day.